Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mechanic Monday, February 20th, here on Quad Radios. Today, we say hello and welcome to Toby Reed from Moto-Xperts and the man behind the wrench of one Thomas Brown this year. Hello, and welcome to Mechanic Monday here on Quad Radio. Toby, how's things going, buddy?
Oh, it's going great. Thanks, Rodney. It's great to be on here.
Well, that's great, man. We're glad to have you on here, and I know with Mechanic Monday and everything getting rolling, a lot of folks are starting to look forward to this, and I know a lot of the mechanics are looking forward to, maybe tooting their horn every once in a while. Are you one of those guys that's kind of looking forward to it?
Definitely looking forward to it. We haven't stopped since we actually end of season last year, so really looking forward to debuting some new things that we got for all the factory Yamaha guys, and at least our side, and definitely looking forward to it for sure.
Wow, that sounds great. So it sounds like we got a lot to talk about. First and foremost, man, what's going on right now?
Hammered down. Getting crunch time. We've got engines coming in, going out as fast as possible, but with our quality, of course, still. Just got another shipment of heads back from CNC, so about 17 of those, and then cracking away at those on the 30 this afternoon. So very, very busy. So busy's good.
Yeah.
Makes the days go fast, so we love it.
Yeah, it sounds like maybe this interview might need to speed up a little bit then, huh? Well, let's talk a little bit about, I know that Thomas injured himself, and you guys were working a little bit together. Let's talk a little bit about Thomas right now. How's things going with him?
It's going great. Things are healing up extremely well. He hasn't been over here to the shop here in a while, but I know that he's kind of taking it easy and trying to keep his cardio where it needs to be. But we'll be ready. We'll be ready for the first round. So we're going to go down, do a little bit more testing as soon as the cast is off, and we get to test our new powder plant that we've discovered here over the last couple months. And we're going to come out swinging. So definitely looking forward to being a bigger part of his program this year. So
sounds like a good match between you guys for sure. And I know that you guys have really been doing well in the off-road side of things with Bill Balance and the Balance race team over there. Yeah,
been extremely well. It's great working with those guys. Very professional crew. We talk to them on a daily basis. So we've done a lot of R&D here over the last couple of years and found out some new things and some better things and some things that weren't so good that we've fixed. So, that side also is going extremely well.
For sure. And tell us a little bit about Moto-Xperts, man. Where are you guys out of, and what exactly are you in relation to the whole Moto-Xperts team and shop, I guess?
Well, we are in Lafayette, Indiana. It's probably more familiar to the GNCC crowd. We're just about 25 minutes, half an hour from GNCC Ironman. So we're just north of that. And Moto-Xperts isn't a one-man crew. We've got a great group of guys that work here that put too many hours possibly that we can afford. But we get it out and really turn some heads. So it's going extremely well.
So how long have you been with Moto-Xperts? Are you the man behind the, I guess, the big ultimate plan there, or are you just one of the guys that work there?
Yep, I'm the one that started it. We've been in business now for officially for about 6 years, and I started out a long time ago racing 250Rs and ended up, long story short, kind of getting to where we are now. We're in our garage about 6 years ago, so we really came a long way and put in a lot of time and effort and started turning some heads and scratching the right backs and worked out extremely well for us.
It really sounds like it, Toby, and that's great, man. So I guess a small dream turns into something huge, man. You're a big part of a lot of the motor programs out there right now.
Yes, we are. We have a huge following on the GNCC side, and then also on the motocross side, and internationally as well. We have quite a few clients internationally that we're working with. We got Luke Gaisford from Australia, did extremely well for us. We've got a good group of guys in Portugal, and of course quite a few riders in Canada. So everyone's doing extremely well. So we've had some good luck.
That sounds like Moto-Expert worldwide. That's pretty good. You got some worldwide headquarters there in Muncie, Indiana. To see it grow like that, did you ever expect to see that happen, Toby?
Oh, never. I like to get everything I put out, but I never thought it would be to the point where it's at now, especially in the economy the way it is. I mean, we're growing, consistently annually every year. So extremely happy, extremely fortunate for what we've accomplished.
Toby, let's talk a little bit more about you. I know you said long story short there just a few moments ago, but let's make that short story long. Tell us a little bit about Toby Reed. Who are you? Where do you come from? And where does that passion, what drives you?
Well, it started out, I always rode since I was around 4 or 5. We had a farm in Crawfordsville, actually. That's where I grew up. And rode my whole life. When I was 14, started racing, got my first 250R, and ended up racing some non-sanctioned events because I couldn't race it legally. And it started from there. I raced and took some, a couple state championships. And about that point, it was about time for us to hit the nationals. And just graduated from high school and ended up injuring myself, fractured my pelvic bone. And it's kind of a fork in the road on, okay, well, do I want to continue racing or do I want to start my new career? So that's what I did. Ended up going down to MMI and get it all started. Was
mechanics something you were really interested in before the accident?
Oh, yeah. That's my dad and I, we spent many evenings, during the week. We'd race almost every single weekend between the couple different district series and a couple other series that we ran. So that was kind of our thing. So we always had the nicest looking bikes and polished them up. And, it's some of the best years of my life running around with my dad and I and my family. So from that point, I kind of got the itch, and I decided to make the shift instead of making myself go fast to help others go fast. And that's when I made the decision to further my what I wanted to do.
That sounds great. Now, who were your first clients? I mean, how did it all get rolling for you? Once you made that decision, you come back from MMI, what was the steps after that? How did you build this small little empire you're working on right now?
Well, it all started out. I came back to the same town. I turned down a couple race team offers, and the reason I did that just because I missed the family from being down in Florida for so long. So decided to come back here, and I got started out as a tech with a local Suzuki shop, and it all started from there. Eventually, started working more out of my garage and got teamed up with Brock Lyons, actually. I started helping him out, building his engines, doing his shocks, and wrenching for him on the side during the WPSA era. And that's kind of what got it all started. Eventually started making more money at home than I did at the dealership, and eventually moved from the garage, got a new shop, and we've recently, here over the last couple of years, more than tripled the size of that original shop.
That is amazing. Now, you said there's several guys. It's not just one guy. Tell us a little bit about the team you got working there.
Oh, great group of guys. I got Pat Kidwell. He's actually, it was a tech that I worked with in that very first Suzuki shop. I kind of branched off, and we had a lot of plans and a lot of ideas, just sitting around talking. And he continued to work there, and I moved on and eventually got teamed back up here about 2 years ago. And he's one of the big assets that we have. And then we got Don Underwood. He's been a major factor in this whole thing, helping us get going here, and just the support that he has there at the track. Because last year, to all the motocross races, all of us went. So we were shut down. We completely shut the shop down to go to these races and help out everyone. So it worked out extremely well. As far as paperwork, I have a full-time, accountant / paper guy. He sits upstairs, and he's also a professor at Purdue University. So he's helped with some of the knowledge and some of the tax situation and things like that. So we're always right on top of everything. Then we just acquired a new parts guy, and extremely passionate in the sport, and it's working extremely well.
Wow, that sounds amazing, and that sounds like you have acquired a nice team there, and it sounds like the way you're talking about these guys that you are pretty close, and it seems like a tightly meshed team that you're working with.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's no hesitations coming in early, staying late. We like building horsepower, and that's what it takes in this world is putting in the extra time, the extra effort, and pushing the limits on things. And that's what we've done here, and I think that's one of the reasons it's helped us grow so much. If we come up with something better, we capitalize on it, and we test it and test it and test it, and then it's the same way we just did with our new Yamaha stuff. We've been developing it since the end of the season, and Balance and their crew have been down there testing it, and I think we definitely have something that's going to blow everyone away. So I'm really excited about it.
Exactly. That was the next step there. I've been hearing rumors about this new thing you guys got in the works, and I'm hearing that here in the next few days we should be hearing a lot more about that.
Well, we got quite a few things, but what is going to happen this week, we're actually doing in-house ECU reflashing. It's excellent. I don't even know how really to explain it yet. I don't want to release too much, except for if you buy an engine package from us, exactly to our specs with one of our 5 different CNC head designs for a YFC 450R or X, we have 3 different flashes set up exactly for those motor packages. So no more piggyback systems. This is reflashing the stock unit.
Wow.
So which I don't believe has been done yet in our part of the industry. So we now have everything in-house to do that. We've been testing with it since October, and it's really cool stuff. I mean, the biggest thing is no more piggyback systems. So
that's great. Sounds pretty revolutionary, and I can't wait to hear more about this, Toby. And I guess a lot of the questions that folks have right now is, okay, where do I find out more about that product and also about Moto-Xperts?
You can always go to the website at moto-xperts.com. That's MOTO-XPERTS.com. Then we also have a big following on Facebook. We always announce little things here and there. It seems like about every day or every other day. We have, like I said, a big following there. And then always give us a call at 765-230-0514. And you can always sit and talk to myself or now Steve that's up front. He has quite a few answers to a lot of questions. So.
And I'm sure you'll have a pretty good presence out at the Nationals this year as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We're going to try to hit as many as possible. Definitely full series on the motocross side. The GNCC side, we'll probably hit about 3/4 of them. We have quite a few racers out there, one including Adam McGill. He's racing directly under us also. So we have another extremely fast guy. We've built him a Honda. We have definitely some of the fastest Hondas, I believe, and he is now throwing his leg over one, and he's really excited about this coming year.
Wow, sounds like you guys have got a huge year ahead of you and a great building time for you. And I don't think it could have come at a better time, Toby. And I just want to congratulate you on all your great success in the last few years, and also wish you good luck on the future, because it sounds like you guys got a firm grasp on what this industry needs, and you're working toward the betterment of it for sure.
Yeah, we're definitely trying to claim our stake, and I think we have, and our biggest thing is we never stop with the R&D. If there's always something better, and that's what kind of we've been pushing on. I'm about ready to put an all-nighter in, testing something else new for the Yamaha that I think is going to, be icing on the cake.
Wow.
We finally we got this one done here over the last week and a half, and if we're going to be talking a couple more horse on what we've already found, then it's going to be a good thing. Especially with Yamaha being one of the main people out there still helping the sport, supporting the sport.
Mm-hmm.
We want to try to make these bikes as fast and reliable as possible.
Sounds great, man. I really appreciate you taking the time to talk with us today. It sounds like you're busy in the shop. We'll let you get back at that, but have yourself a good one, man. We look forward to seeing you here in just a few weeks.
All right, thanks, Rodney. It's good talking.
That's Toby Reed from Moto-Xperts on this Mechanic Monday. I'm Rodney Tomlin. This is Quad Radio.